What is going on, you guys? It is your boy here, Cyrus at Obsidian Games, here to bring you another local diaries. So, for this local diaries, we are going to be piloting our Zeark Magicians and hoping to take that and pilot it to a victory. So, for today, I have made some changes to the deck, and I will show you those changes. I am super stoked to be playing Pendulum. We're going to put Rescue Ace to rest a little bit and hopefully give it some cooldown time it needs to really be a better deck than what I've been piloting at. But because I'm missing cards, can't really blame me, right? Sometimes the wallet needs to rest too. So for you budget players, this is a deck for you. So without further ado, let me show you the changes that I've made to the deck. And thankfully, because of the rarity collection, we've made some upgrades. So without further ado, let me show you the deck profile, guys. All right, you guys, let me show you the deck profile. So we're going to start out with our main board. We're going to start off with the little Spellcaster Magician package. We are playing one Astrograph. If we could play 3, we would be playing 3, but the stupid ban list still has it at 1. It's just really great since we are popping a lot of our cards, like Supreme King Gate Magician, being able to destroy itself to place one of our other Supreme King Gate Pendulum monsters in the scale. And then the best normal summon for this deck being Skullcrabat Joker. Joker is just phenomenal. Searches you almost everything in the deck that you've got. So I mean, every Pendulum, sorry. And we do follow it up with Triple Wisdom Eye. Again, since we do pop this a lot, Astrograph does come up. Like I said, if I could run Triple Astrograph, I would run Triple Astrograph because it is just so good. And then we do play 2 Double Iris. I've been contemplating upping it to 3, but for now 2 works. Then we do play 1 Harmonizing, 1 Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer, and 1 Performapal Celestial Magician. I think these are just good one-ofs because you do want to mainly see these right here. You skip the Skullcrabat, you're pretty much full combo. There's a cool 2-card combo that ends you on a pretty decent board. But as with any Pendulum, you want to utilize your entire hand. So there's that in consideration. Yeah, again, for one-ofs, I like being able to pop this, to pop the Double Iris and maybe something else, maybe just the Double Iris and search out Skullcrabat, or even searching out Celestial. Harmonizing is just really great to spread out Wisdom and go for a Synchro 8, which we have ideas for in the side as to what we could do, and also in the main board itself. Well, that's our Spellcaster engine. Then we do have a tiny Dragon engine, which pretty much just consists of 3 Odd Eyes Revolutions, 1 Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum, 2 Supreme King Dragon Dark Worms. This is a card I'm contemplating dropping to 1. I have played it at 3. I've played it at 1, like just for once, and we're trying it at 2. The reason why I bumped it up from 1 to 2 and then from 3 to 2 was because you don't want to see it in your hand. You don't want to normal summon it. Its scale effect is decent enough, but it is a scale 5 and you get locked into darks, so that does hinder a lot, but it is not also impossible to keep playing through it. And then last but not least, we play 1 Supreme King Dragon Lightworm. Probably a really great scale 8, especially when you summon out Zeark. And its monster effect is actually really great to get recursion and just to kind of push your plays a little bit further. And then for our last Pendulum, we do play the Gate 0. Don't play Gate Infinity. As tempting as it is to have a scale 13, it is not worth it, because hardly ever are you Pendulum summoning without having a monster, because you need the Link monster and Pendulum summoning from the extra deck. Yeah, enough said of that. Then to round up like our Spell and Trap lineup for the searchable side, we do play 2 Wings of Light. We were playing 3, but we decided to drop 1 so we can play Pendulum Evolution. I think Pendulum Evolution is really great at getting you Astrograph, so that's the whole reason why I play Pendulum Evolution. Also, getting another Pendulum summon in turn actually does come up, so we'll see if we ever actually use it, but it is in there just to play around with. Then we do play 1 Time Pendulum Graph, and then 1 Soul of the Celestial Supreme King. This is the best card to get out ZRK, in my opinion. Some may argue Soul of the Supreme King is better, but it really depends on how you have your deck built. I like mine being a very budget friendly, and it's also really consistent too. Which, speaking to the budget, we are playing some extra cards that kind of just push the deck a little further. We're playing triple copies of Dragon Shrine. We were playing originally 3 copies of Dragon Shrine with 1 Foolish Burial, but we decided that just the 3 Dragon Shrines was enough. And we're pretty much just sending Dark Worms, and Dark Worm can special summon itself from the grave as long as you control no monsters. So like Dragon Shrine and Skullcrobat is like really full combo for this deck. And like I said, since this is budget friendly, because of the rarity collection, we are playing 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent with the 1 called by. This is just really great. Playing the 2 talents with the called by, because I mean called by will hit any hand trap that gets sent to the grave. Talents can let you rip, draw, steal, even going second, which does come up if you need to normal summon a pendulum, steal your opponent's monster with talent, and then use it as link material for Beyond. It is really great. And then we do finish it with triple copies of Nibiru and triple copies of Ash. These 2 hand traps really hit any and every deck in this format, so it's really great. And again, because of the rarity collection, you can get these really cheaply. Like the main board, I don't think there's anything super expensive, because you can get this whole pendulum package for pretty cheap. You can get the rare Astrograph, you can get the normal Skullcrobats, the Wisdom Eyes only came in this rarity, and Double Iris, Harmonizing. They're all really cheap. The only expensive card I have is in the extra deck, which we'll just kind of blaze through because it hasn't changed. We're still playing 2 copies of Supreme King's Arc, 1 Odd Eyes Arc Ray, 1 Starving Venom Predapower, 1 Vortex. Sometimes I contemplate dropping the Vortex because it just is hard to get into with the way I play it. Then we played 1 Crystal Clearwing, 1 Savage, 1 Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, and then 1 Odd Eyes Rebellion Exceed, 1 Odd Eyes Absolute. If I drop Vortex, we are obviously dropping the Absolute. Play 2 Beyond, 1 Exceed, 1 Apo, and 1 Access Code, which is the most expensive card in the extra deck, and you can easily drop it for Avramax as needed. And you could drop it entirely from the build to play more of a synchro heavy version of the deck. So you could drop the Access Code and put in Selene, or you could put in some more synchros to play like a synchro climb. It is all up to you. This deck has so many different variants and you can play any which way. And then to round out our side, which we have made changes, we are playing Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend and Selene in the side. We are playing these 2 for Scarlight for time, Selene as an alternative for Exceed the Pendulum, just in case we are able to get enough spells in the graveyard. You know, we can bump this. Selene can get bumped pretty high, especially going second with spells. And then for our side deck, we did like change a whole lot. We are playing still the 1 Change of Heart with triple Book of Eclipse, because Book of Eclipse is really detrimental to every deck. And we are playing the triple Silent Graveyard, because I am okay sending stuff to the graveyard, because I don't really need my graveyard at all most of the times. So it is just really great. It shuts out Tears, shuts out Unchained, Dragon Link, Labyrinth even. So it hits a myriad of decks, which is really helpful. Then we are playing 2 Cosmics, 1 Duster, and triple Healing, just to kind of get blowout cards for back row and just anything that's really generic that sets up a board. So yeah, that's it for our updated version. So with that being said, let us head over to locals and see how we do today. Here we are at our local card shop. You got people dueling over here, prepping here at Inner Circle Comics and Games. We're waiting for the tournament to start here in a bit, well, probably like an hour. Yeah, we're just out trading, getting some stuff, which is great. Hopefully getting the prosperities, that way we can make Rescue Ace even better than it is. But we are tabling Rescue Ace for tonight, like I said. we're going to be taking the pendulum to the top. So we'll see how we do, but no guarantees, but we're going to have a great time. So stay tuned. All right, guys. We got more people here. The crowd is getting wild. We're going to get some good dueling in, some good footage. Hopefully we'll top. So we'll see what happens, you guys. Whew. What a round. So round one, we play against Branded Despia. And let me tell you, I had my fears playing against the deck just because it is fusion based and super poly is a thing. And that can take my ZR, but not after it gets its board wiped. So anyways, game one, we don't open up the best hand. So we kind of just set up the board wipe and that was it. He was able to play through my stuff and just kill me for game. Game two, I was able to come up clutch, and I set up my crazy board negates if we won. Game three was a little interesting of a hand going second, but I had it evenly, and evenly cleared his board, and we were able to play through, and we were able to take the win without summoning Yark. So, I mean, that's a surprise. But hey, we summoned Yark twice today, and that's really good. So we're 1-0 right now, going into round two. And we'll see what happens in round two. So I'll keep you posted. And it looks like they're announcing the next round. Chris and Matt. Woo, I'm at table three. Let's go. Okay, you guys. So round three, let me catch you up on round two. So round two, we play against Vanquish Soul. And I was interested to see this matchup since Vanquish Soul did drop today in Master Duel, as you guys may or may not have been playing it. I was terrified to play against Vanquish Soul since, you know, they have a heavy board to burn and can't really keep up with burn damage. But Supreme King Yark at the right moment to nuke the board gets him every time. And so we were able to do that both in games 2 and 3 against the Vanquish Soul, and we were able to take a win. Came round 3, again, playing against Vanquish Soul. And this is the Vanquish Soul profile that I featured on my channel that went undefeated. And it has been undefeated until tonight when I finally win against Vanquish Soul again, going 2-1 against Vanquish Soul. So game one was wild. It was crazy. We had a good back and forth. He ended up taking it. Game two, I was able to set up my beast board and we were able to control the tempo. Game three, I was able to nuke his board at the right moment and he had no follow-up, could not get around me, Yark. And he also ticked boots, but I couldn't like kill him very fastly. But we ended up taking it, and honestly, super stoked, going 3-0 right now. But my fears are probably true, and we're gonna play against Labyrinth. So prepare to be deburied to death, I guess. So we'll see what happens there. But hey, this Arc Magician's coming in clutch. All right, you guys. So as I predicted, round 4 playing against Labyrinth, we lost. Really unfortunate, but I didn't have enough setup to play through 2 evenlies. I couldn't get Vortex and Warlord Savage. So I lost game 1. Game 2, it was just nib. Couldn't get a negate out before nib, so we lost to a fat Nibiru token, and he terrors the overroot, underroot, whatever. So we ended up taking a loss there, but hey, we at least had fun playing the deck tonight, and honestly, I had fun playing the deck tonight. It's such a great deck for any of you Pendulum enthusiasts out there. I highly recommend Arc Magicians, and honestly, after tonight, you know, you could take out access code. I made it once, but most of the times I was winning with Arc, so that's one for you. You know, if you're wanting to build up the deck is really dirt cheap with the rarity collection, print out stuff. You can make this deck for really cheap, and it costs, you know, maybe under $50 to build the deck. You get rid of the access code and replace it with some other link or Celine, even you're fine, you're chilling. So we go 3-1 tonight. Losing against Labyrinth is my only loss. I'm not too mad. We didn't get debarriered, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We have room for improvement. Some of the cards that caught him off guard. Kind of sucks not drawing into any pendulums, but hey, it is what it is, and we just go with it. So there's 12 minutes left in time. We'll see what happens with the rest of the duels and see where we place. So you got duels still going on over there. So we'll see what happens with these guys as there's 12 minutes left in time. So drum roll, please. we take second place with our Zark Magicians. And honestly, I am very happy. I am so happy to take second place with the Zark Magicians. I couldn't be more thrilled in the way the deck performed tonight. Sure, against Labyrinth it was rough, but hey, we did good. We did good. So that is it for this local diaries, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, probably the best time I've ever played Pendulum. So remember to like and subscribe. Keep watching the content. Keep coming, because we're going to definitely shoot out more. So we'll pass it over to you, Duelists, and we'll catch you on the next one.